This week we found out that Bear, the guy that we hired to do the dirt work last fall, our portion of it, was awarded the contract with the NRCS to do their portion of it. So I have been down here this spring, like the last 3 weeks. Really, it's been a dry April, which is good for me. Starting this afternoon into tomorrow, we could get up to an inch of rain, which last time he brought his stuff down here, we got that too. But I'll show you what we got going on here. So if you can see over to that grass over there, that's how high the water was in here this spring before we started pumping. And now you can see this. He was doing some dirt work here, and it's rough and it's getting hard to pull all this water out. But you can see the water's coming out of the channel. This was all where it's dirt was water. These trash pumps are supposed to be pump 11,000 gallons an hour. Whether that does that amount or not, I'm not sure. But we're coming over this. So this is a spoil pile here, and it's going to be our access road. Right here is where we got the water coming out, and the water just drains down through here out to the Mississippi. Today, May 8th, and the last week, since last weekend, we've had some rain. It's dried out fairly well. I've been moving water, and I've got a lot of water drained down. We're at the small little wetland by, we're gonna have there's a half acre that's out of this WRP program that we're making into kind of our parking lot, I guess is what we're calling it. But so this wetland that we're doing over here is he dug out right here last fall. As you can see, we're pumping some water, but you can see it's pretty choppy. You can go from ankle deep to about waist deep in a step, so we need to get that smoothed out before hunting season. But this dirt that they removed here, we put over there, and it was all piled up right here. And when he dropped the dozer off the other day, he smoothed it all out, and it's dried pretty well. We still do have to get more dirt over there, so he's gonna have to make this a little bigger, and RCS said just keep making it bigger till we got the spoil pile as big as we wanted over there. So out on the main part, there's two portions out there that have stayed pretty dry, even with the rain. There just must not be a lot of drainage going into it. There's two parts that keep adding water, and the thing is, the Mississippi River is at 8.5 foot right now, so that's pretty low, and it's dropping. It's been dropping. It was up to almost 10 feet earlier this spring. So we're just gonna keep pumping water. It sounds like this week he wasn't able to get down here this week with the rain, and I am on my way over to the duck lake, the honey hole. We are this week they started moving some dirt, and I had a lot of stuff going on. I was going to get up early this morning, but then stuff for the decoy business popped up, so I went over to the shop and did that. And it is 8 o'clock at night. I just got home, And I talked to my cousin today, and he said, "Hey, I seen there over there. Is that your land over there that they're doing the dirt work on?" And I said, "Yeah, hopefully. Haven't been over there yet." So he said, "Well, they're moving dirt around, so didn't really have anything going on tonight." So me and the 2 hounds are going to head over there and see what they've done. They're making some fast work of this, which is good because dirt work's expensive. That over there is spoil, and then from probably just beyond that stake there to over there, and then all the way out to the dirt there, which is probably 60 yards, I suppose, from where I'm staying. That should all be water, be a nice little wetland. So here's the other end of that habitat island. We're on the north side of it, and then that's our access road on our property line. Our property line's a little on the other side of that, but not a long ways. They're over working on the other part over there now. So here's that moist soil unit. We've got a low spot right here that we dug down, so as the water, when we want to pull water off, we can drain it, and it's all going to pool up down here, and I can just pump it from in here back over to there, and when I want to fill it, I can pump from there with the trash pumps that we've been using to pull water out. Now this is approximately an acre. I think it might just be a little under an acre, but it'll be a good food source, and it's gonna be pretty cool, really. I got over here where they're working now, and this is unbelievable. It doesn't even look the same. It's this is gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. Gonna be a lot of water here, I think. Yeah. So what we got going on is over there on the other side of that equipment where that dirt pile is, stuff, that's all going to be open water. And obviously this was just where that little water was. There was a little channel that went through here and then curved around and tied up. There's another habitat mound right there. Like right there's a habitat mound. And so it was just this little bitty narrow channel that went from there, hooked around, and then curved into that little chunk over there. Now we've got this massive chunk of water in here. I mean, it's gonna be a pretty good chunk of water. And then this is going to be the moist soil unit, although when it was staked out, it looked like it was going to be huge, and this looks smaller than what I was expecting it to look. So I'm not sure. It just looks smaller. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but it just looks smaller. But you can see where the stakes are, so quite obviously it was a bit deceptive standing here looking at it on the ground. This channel that he's digging will come over to here. Now, that piece right there is a habitat island. It goes quite a ways. But, so pretty much from the end of that excavator there, all that grass you see, all of that grass is dirt that's got to get moved out and will be the south half of a 4-acre open water. And then this part is going to be, I mean, it almost goes over to those trees over there, but not quite all the way. That dirt over there, you can see there's a flag over there. That's all open water. Open water, open water, open water, open water. This will be one huge chunk of open water, 4 acres. So, I don't know. This has been oh, lifelong dream, man. Lifelong dream to have something like this, and it's looking amazing. I mean, we've got a ways to go to get all the dirt work done. Actually, that around so you can see, that channel goes all the way back over here and then almost over to those willows over there yet. So there's quite a bit of dirt he's got to move. And then just like right over there on the other side of the channel is another moist soil unit. Here we are on the east end, kind of by the artesian, and as you can see, there's the excavator that we were by a little bit ago, and here's what this channel looks like. You can see the trash pumps out there that I was using to pump water out, and then we were down, when we started out this morning, we were down over there. But so just to show you this, basically all this ground from where I'm standing right here all the way over to that excavator and then down to this dirt, like over to that tractor excavator, that's all gonna be one big open chunk of water. Hopefully at some point this summer. It's been dry. I'm hoping it stays dry. Right up here is our artesian well. It doesn't really, I mean, it adds water, but it doesn't. I was hoping it would add more, but after doing the calculations, I think it puts out about 1,200 gallons an hour. But this is going to hold millions of gallons of water, so it's not going to be a fast fill by any stretch of the imagination. It is going to be super cool down here once we get all this dirt work done. There is going to be a lot of water, a lot of places for us to hunt ducks and geese. That is for sure.